following is Sergeant Gordon Roberts' Medal of Honor citation. For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity in action at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty. Sergeant Roberts distinguished himself while serving as a rifleman in Company B during combat operations. Sergeant Roberts' platoon was maneuvering along a ridge to attack heavily fortified enemy bunker positions, which had been pinned down and adjoining a friendly company. As the platoon approached the enemy positions, it was suddenly pinned down by heavy automatic weapons and grenade fire from camouflaged enemy fortifications atop the overlooking hill. Seeing his platoon immobilized and in danger of failing in its mission, Sergeant Roberts crawled rapidly toward the closest enemy bunker. With complete disregard for his safety, he leapt to his feet and charged the bunker, firing as he ran. Despite the intense enemy fire directed at him, Sergeant Roberts silenced the two-man bunker. Without hesitation, Sergeant Roberts continued his one-man assault on the second bunker. As he neared the second bunker, a burst of enemy fire knocked his rifle from his hands. Sergeant Roberts picked up a rifle dropped by a comrade and continued his assault, silencing the bunker. He continued his charge against the third bunker and destroyed it with well-thrown hand grenades. Although Sergeant Roberts was now cut off from his platoon, he continued his assault against a fourth enemy emplacement. He fought through a heavy hail of fire to join the elements of the adjoining company, which had been pinned down by the enemy fire. Although continually exposed to hostile fire, he assisted in moving wounded personnel from exposed positions on the hilltop to an evacuation area before returning to his unit. By his gallant and selfless actions, Sergeant Roberts contributed directly to saving the lives of his comrades and served as an inspiration to his fellow soldiers in the defeat of the enemy force. Sergeant Roberts' extraordinary heroism in action at the risk of his life were in keeping with the highest traditions of the military service and reflect great credit upon himself, his unit, and the U.S. Army.
When this project was introduced to my partner and I, we were not sure on whom we would interview or how we would complete this project. As time went, we soon became interested in Sergeant Gordon Roberts. Sergeant Roberts made this project not just another grade, he made it a learning experience as well as an emotional one. Because of his story and what he did during the Vietnam War, our goal was to introduce a project to him in honor of what he did for our freedom. Today, Sergeant Roberts is the youngest living Medal of Honor recipient. He is one of 5 soldiers in his platoon to earn the Medal of Honor. Hamburger Hill was the battle he fought in, the turning point in the Vietnam War, a war that brought thousands of deaths. Today, those soldiers who fought for our stars and stripes are remembered through the Vietnam Memorial in Washington, D.C. The list of names goes on. 58,260 men and women who had families and loved ones now have their names carved on the black granite because they paid the ultimate price. They gave their lives so that we could live in freedom. As you glance down the 500-foot wall, you will see some who mourn and you will see some who smile. Those who mourn miss their loved ones dearly. Those who smile know that they're in a better place. Men, women, brothers, sisters, all who have their names on the wall have one thing in common. They all went beyond the call of duty and put America first, them second. Never forget the price they paid. Thank you, Sergeant Roberts, and all on the wall.